Hey there, Dave Landry here with the Gervais Group, Keller Williams, Cape Cod, and Colonial Partners. I'm actually on site today at an upcoming listing of ours at 24 Atkinson Drive in Bridgewater, and I'm going to do a quick video tour of the outside of the property, just to sort of highlight those things that need to be cleaned up on the outside before we go live with the listing. So let me flip the camera. And here we have 24 Atkinson Drive in Bridgewater. So dumpster's already been delivered. We've got some things on the outside that need to be tended to, but those trees indicate the tree line on that side of the property. And I'm assuming there'll be a similar line over there. I'll see if I can pick that up on the video as well. Obviously have some things on the outside that we need to decide what to do with. A couple of, looks like half pikes, some lawn equipment, and here's a tour of the outside of the property. So I'll start here and I'll just make a walk around the perimeter. So here is the left entrance. Looks like a little bit of a platform deck on the outside. Recently the house has been power washed, so the exterior of the house is clean, but as you can see, some overgrown shrubs that we need to trim back. Got to figure out what to do with that ramp. I think the ramp is not physically fastened, but sitting on the lawn. We'll need to figure out what to do with that. Basketball hoop entwined in some branches. But walking around the perimeter, then we could see some overgrown shrubs. This ramp has got to go as well. It's a picture of some of the shrubs here. Front of the house looks nice and clean, but this all needs to be trimmed back. Over here looks pretty clean, and I think this ramp is just physically sitting on that front brick step. So that's got to go. I'll come take a closer look at that. Yeah, it is just, there's a brick step underneath and that's just sitting on top of it. So, walking further around the property, looks like some of the front bushes have already been taken down and are laying here. Let me see if I can find any evidence of a side lot line over here. Can't see any surveyor stakes. But another view of the outside. Walking around the perimeter. I can see a fence here, which looks like it belongs to the neighbor. So my assumption is that that is the side lot line over here. Goes all the way to the back. There's some kind of shed or building there that belongs to this property. But again, a little bit of the outside. Chimney. Looks to be some of the newer vinyl windows. Lots of stuff out here. Debris. Old chairs. I gotta figure out what that building there is. It looks like it is a shed that's attached to the basement entry. Looks like a fire pit. Some trash that needs to be thrown away in a dumpster. But here's the back lot. Again, some kind of a shed. Debris here that needs to make its way into the dumpster. More debris. That chain link fence continues all the way back. Like there's a tree that's fallen on it. Looks like it ends there and takes a turn to the right. So that would be my suspicion, is that the back lot line is there. This is another ramp or a half pike that needs to go. More, looks like wheelbarrow, a cement bin there. And this shed here, I'm not quite sure what needs to happen here. Doesn't appear to be a door on it. The floor looks pretty rotted, and inside, let me see if I can get a little closer. Inside appears to be a lot of equipment and stuff. So we need to figure out what to do in this building. But let me give you a quick sweeping view of the backyard. There's that shed over there. The power washing looked like it did a nice job. Seems to be a couple of posts here with power boxes. Looks like there may have been, it looks like a 30 cycle receptacle. So I don't know whether or not there was a camper or something that was plugged into power back here. But worthwhile researching. I'm going to get a little bit of a closer look at the back of the house. Looks like a piece of siding there that needs to be fastened. A dripping exterior faucet. Oh, the door must be closed from the inside. I'll check that out on the inside, but it looks like some kind of a tool bench out here. I'll have to ask the owner what they want to do with that. Then I'll come over here to the side lot line and show you the other side of the house. But again, backside, no shrubs or plants out here, but lots of debris. And then here's the side fence. Another basketball hoop needs to be discarded. And this fence indicates the side lot line over here. Going all the way back. And my suspicion is where that other fence is probably the back lot line. And then this looks like it is a vent for the septic system. So that's a general cleanup on the outside. And got some questions about what is the electrical service there, what was that for, what to do with all this stuff on the outside. And then I just finish the outside tour, walking around to the front of the house. Looks like there was some kind of plants here that are gone. And then here we are back where the fill began. The half bikes, dumpster, and the side entrance. Hope that gives a picture of what the current outside looks like and what needs to be done to bring this property to market. So this is David Landry with the Gervais Group, Keller Williams, Cape Cod and Colonial Partners. Again, with the outside video tour of 24 Atkinson Drive in Bridgewater. Signing off.